Hey everybody, so just to explain a little bit further, like we are each and everybody is guided, in my opinion, by spirit every single day, or based on where you're at, it's gonna dictate what things are shared with you to help inspire you, or spirit help to help move you in a certain way, to help give you motivation to get shit done. Same is true for me as it is for you guys. So it's like this project, like I don't have it's a very unorthodox way I go about doing it. Like I try to stick to a certain theme, but sometimes things fluctuate. I go with as my spirit feels I need to go. Sometimes I feel I need to spend time, talking about the dogs, and sometimes I resort back to fucking, greed, or sometimes I'll go straight into the hemp plant, or sometimes I want to talk about the specifics of hemp plastic. Like things change day to day, moment to moment. And this is another reason why it can be difficult to, like, I feel like literally, like I appreciate the help of people that want to help, like, and if you guys want to leave comments on my channel of suggestions, I'd love to hear from y'all. I really would. But I feel in my heart that if, like, nobody, like, there's friends that I've thought about calling, but it's like, like, the problem with that is I don't think that they're so used to sharing their own opinion in a way that's like, just the relationship, the nature of our relationship, the dynamics that have existed in the past have largely been them criticizing or voicing their opinion on the way I should do my shit instead of listening to me. Okay, that's just the way it's gone down. And it's like, I don't think they're capable of changing their way of interaction. So it's like if I were to start talking to people and bring people into this, like, I feel like they might be overwhelmed with trying to voice their own opinion on how they feel things should be done. And I know when me and Joshua, the last time we spoke and tried to work on this, like, it did not go well at all. Like, it just didn't, man. I'm not going to get into specifics because it's not really any of y'all's business, and it's not pertinent to this video or situation right now. And I hope he's doing the best, and I don't want to do anything else to create any more bad juju between me and him, because he's really, I just don't want to. Like, things went bad, but I don't want to make things any worse than they have to be, and I want to rejuvenate that relationship someday. However, even him right now, I would have to tell him, if he were to reach out to me, I would have to tell him that, yo, I need to continue on with this on my own right now. Like, I don't need help, and in actuality, it could hinder the process because you guys are going to try to interject your own spirit, your own messages, your own guidance into my guidance at a time when I'm not asking for help. Now, if I get to a point where I'm asking for help because I don't know how to proceed further, that's different. That would be a good time for people to come in and to help me out. And if they really want, other ways that people can help out, if that's something they want to do, is just talk about the hemp plant. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can do with the hemp plant. You could literally make a video every day of a different use for the hemp plant, because there's over 10,000 industrial uses. So that's a project that could go on consecutively. Every day you could literally talk about a different use for hemp for 10,000 days and then beyond. Okay, that's like, what, 10 years or more or something like that? Every single day, a different use for the hemp plant. That's something right there that would be helping out the project, it would be helping out you, and also be helping out the collective and helping share this good information about this beautiful, miraculous plant. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. So yeah, just again, back to the spirit, how we're all, because, like, as I'm opening my notebook, like, I've been studying polymers today, and it's like yesterday I was doing stuff on carbon, and it changes day to day, and this is unique. This is how, another thing too, is like, we all have our different ways of creation. Like, every artist is different. Everybody has their own unique method of how they go about creating their art. I do too, as well as everybody else. And other people can try to tell you how to do your art, but that's really taking away from your own authenticity. And this is an issue we have in the world today. And this is why a lot of people don't feel, I think this might be one of the reasons why a lot of people aren't speaking up, is because they've lost a good connection to their authentic voice, because they've chosen to entertain and to talk about and distract themselves from the things that they really care about. And when you do that, where attention goes, energy flows. So if you're continuing to talk about a bunch of shit you really don't care about, that you're becoming more of that which you don't care about, which is going to make it harder for you to talk about the things that you really do care about. So yeah, and again, that can be the same with artists. Like, this is why it's a lot of times, yes, artists can work together. And if I see comments that are of a type of style or perspective that's in similar alignment with what I'm talking about, and we start to develop a good rapport or relationship, then maybe things could work in a way that we could work together. But I have not yet seen that, and I'm not holding my breath for that, because right now I feel like very good on what I'm doing. Like, you know, I'm making progress. It may not be as fast as some people want, but it's not up to them, man. Slow and steady really wins the race. Like, when you rush, you trip and you fall and you fuck things up. So I'd rather have slow, steady progress than this rush type of intensity, which often results in failure. It just does. And every time that love is patient, so love is kind. Love takes its time. Things that are done, you know, everything worth doing takes time, sacrifice. Okay, anything worth doing is worth doing well, and a lot of times, in order to do it well, you have to slow down. Like, doing a rush job to shit, you're not going to get as good results when you take the time to slow down and just make sure you get everything done. Okay, when you're going fast, it's easy to miss things. It is what it is. Now, there's a time for speed, but, you know, not right now. Like, if there was some type of a threat, like there is, but right now, I'm not feeling like there is a need for me to speed. So I'm going to pace myself and continue to work on this. And meanwhile, I'm also continuing to work on myself, my health, my sobriety, and also I got shit within my family. And I've also got little work things I got to do. So I got a lot on my schedule I got to take care of. But as long as I stay consistent and you know, consistent with progress, I'm hoping that it shouldn't take more than a few more months to get this done. So if y'all really want to help me out, one of the best things you can do is just to talk about the hemp plan, talk about saving children, talk about saving the animals, talk about saving this planet, figure out stop talking about politics too. I mean, that's my own personal opinion, but oh man, I'm glad to get over that shit, because it's so anyways, it'll be nice to have this election over with one way or another, and we can all kind of get back to some semblance of normalcy. And, you know, just realize that politics is largely here to distract and to fucking divide us. And the more time I spent in doing it, the more divided I felt too. So some people handle it better. I'm sensitive, and I can't stand the fabrication and the bullshit appearances and tricks and tactics they use to make themselves look good to get votes. I can't stand that shit. So they're doing what they got to do. They got to do what they got to do. I got to do what I got to do. And, you know, I hope that I see more of people doing what they really want to do. That's what's inside themselves. Focus on you and what's inside of you, and stop looking at so much at other people for all these other fucking things. Anyway, that's just how I feel right now. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.